Now just stick with me. I mean, there's different ways to do it. I'm just showing you one way, and I've got some small pieces here. I'm going to use up my scrap, 8 and the 6 inch. Let's see what I can do. Here's the 8 inch, but it's got to start with the square end, and so I'm going to use this, and this is going to be for my 8 inch piece. That's going to go right up next to the carpet, and I've got to shimmy it back in there, and then I'm going to mark it after I get it up there, see? Okay, and I need one that's a little over over 6 inches, and I can cut this, or I can just take that whole thing in there, hold it up there, mark it on both ends, and just do that. So I don't even have to cut this. If I want, I could cut it at 6.5 inches, knowing that it's plenty long. But you know, if you're trying to miser and get everything you can out of one little piece, you might not want to cut it just yet. Maybe cut it when we're up there. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that on that one. And this other one is going to be 30 inches. And so I'm checking this piece out. I'm getting all that stuff off of there. And 30 inches. See, even that, I still have some on there. Okay, so cut the end off. I could take the whole piece in there, but I'm not going to do that. I'm fine with having it 30 inches. No, I'm going to go maybe 31 inches. I'm just going to go 31. Okay? I'm going to cut that one off. See, I can just hold everything right here. I can get my thumb within an inch of that. Hang on to this. Light strokes. Don't try to do it hard. Then it will bind up. Okay? There. Here's our 3 pieces. Now I can go in there, we can mark these, and then I'll have to come back here and I'll show you what I do after that. See, back and forth we go. Hey, this is just what it takes to get your quarter round installed. Are you learning anything yet? I hope so. Okay, here's our long one. I'm going to push that right on tight. And sometimes you might want to check these to see how well they line up. That actually feels a little better than this end. So I'm going to use that end. That's why I cut both ends. Okay. Now I'm going to mark that right where it needs to go. And that's where I'm going to cut it. Okay, and I have to cut that at an angle, and remember, see, this little piece goes across here and then back, so that's at a 45 to the front, and so this angle has to be half of 45, which is 22.5. 22.5 corner, and then cut here, and then a 22.5 cut on this next piece just to fit that one. You see what I mean? So bear with me. Okay, there's the first one. And now this one over here, gotta get this. And this piece is going up against the carpet. This happens to be a slight shag carpet, and so I'm going to pull some of that back a little bit so I can get that wedged back in there, and then that's going to kind of fold over. Okay. Now, this one has a notch. I'm going to have to notch this whole length up to this point because of the stair trim is thicker than the base. So I'm lining that up to there, and I'm also going to have to notch this And I'll probably notch it right there. And that's going to go back that way. And see, that's about at least an 1/8. So I'm just holding my finger on here, holding this about an 1/8. I could close my eyes literally and mark this to get a straight edge. Okay. And then I'm going to get that line there. And then where that stops, I'm going to eyeball straight across on the back side, because I'm going to have to rip this with my back saw. Yeah, figure that out. Right to there, right to there. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, there's my next piece that I have to cut. And now, this one here, sometimes I'll measure this and line it up, and I'll burn an inch just so that I don't have to hold it on that, and then hold it up here. And see, that says 5 and a long 1/2 inches. So then when I hold it on my piece, I can measure it right at the 1 inch, let's say. Or I can subtract the inch, whatever. Okay, I could do that, or I can do this. I can hold it up there knowing that I have to have enough to come out here, so I can hold that right there. I can mark it right there, and I can mark it right there. And those pieces are going to go out like that and like that. Okay, and that'll just remind me. And there's my piece for that, okay? And that's it. Now I could take little pieces that I have out there and hold them up here and stuff for these small pieces, but I can also measure that. And I measure this one is about 1 1/16 inches, and on this side it's about 1 1/4 inches. Good grief, almost 1 1/4 inches. This one just happens to be a little bit longer than that one, because see, these are just pieces of baseboard that they cut at an angle, because this is bull-nosed wall, see? And that's how they did that, and they just kind of held that up there, and it's just how it came out. But you're never going to know that when you stand up here. You have no idea this one's smaller than this one. Okay? So that's 1 1/16 inches, and that one's almost 1 1/4 inches. Okay? Now we can go back outside in the garage and cut our trim.